Hello everyone, my name is Logan Betts and I have the pleasure of working with the Cotter Pin LLC, owner Neil Scheidel. The Cotter Pin is located in Leon, Wisconsin, which is about 5 minutes outside of Sparta. The Cotter Pin LLC is a bar, grill, and gift shop, so this business is considered a service industry. I believe this is a service industry because they provide customer service to wine, craft beer, and gift enthusiasts all over the area. I picked this company because my mom is a bartender there, and the owners Neil and Tracy Scheidel are close family friends of ours. The Pin is located on a major highway that connects residents of the Sparta, Westby, Bangor, Caston, and Viroqua areas. The 5 critical issues I chose were the business strategy, operations management, performance metrics, forecasting, and location. The Cotter Pin uses a differentiation strategy approach. They offer high-quality products with exceptional customer service. The Pin has a very large variety of domestic beers such as Budweiser, craft beers such as Wisconsin Amber, and also a variety of top-shelf wines and liquors. They offer sweet, semi-sweet, dry, and semi-dry wines, with wine tasting events throughout the year. The next issue I would like to discuss is the Cotter Pin's operations management. While there isn't a designated operations manager, the owners Neil and Tracy are in full control of the daily operations of the business. The key topics they manage are monitoring flow, strategies for efficiency, bottleneck management, human resources utilization, coordination and maintenance of equipment, as well as additional support. The Cotter Pin monitors flow using a process called unlike operations, where multiple operations perform different processes in parallel. An example of this process is noted as follows. The Cotter Pin's management of flow time in this scenario relates to the bartenders and the cooks. The bartender takes the customer's orders and makes drinks, while the cook prepares the customer's order, which will also reduce the flow time. Operations are done at the same time, which reduces the time needed to complete the flow. Some key areas of efficiency Neil and I discuss start with the bartenders. They take several customer orders and several drink orders all at once instead of taking care of one customer at a time. In some circumstances, bartenders know customers well enough, also called regulars, where they can completely bypass taking the regulars' orders, which also increases efficiency. Cooks also develop strategies to be efficient. Again, instead of making one order at a time, they prepare numerous orders at once. With doing so, these efficiencies are both by the bartender and the cook can go a long way. The service is fast and the food is hot and ready to be consumed. This efficient flow will go around in circles throughout the day or night. Bottlenecks are a constraint in the supply chain, where the bottleneck is the resource that takes the longest to complete the process. In this situation, the bottleneck can be the process of actually taking bottles out, switching out kegs, stocking, and overcapacity, to name a few. When bartenders have to take bottles out or stock, that's an issue because there is temporarily no customer service and profits can be potentially lost. The biggest bottleneck this specific business has faced has been in reference to machinery. An electric malfunction from a cooler could lead to a spoiled product or a loss of inventory. This is especially true when it comes to the kitchen. The kitchen faces bottlenecks with wait times on specific food items. Sometimes customers are unsatisfied, and this bottleneck can lead to a holdup in flow time. If a stove or other machine stops working properly, there may be no instant repair, and that loss of profit while the machine is down can be very crucial for a business who runs on food and beverage sales. When I refer to the key areas of human resource utilization, I'm referring to integration and development essentially. For example, each bartender at the Pin is not only a licensed bartender, but also a trained cook. This is an excellent human resource to have. If the kitchen gets slammed on a Friday night but the bar is slow, a bartender can jump in back and help the cook make the orders. These employees are also known as cross-trained workers. I would say a lot of topics that have been discussed fall into this category of human resource utilization. Machines are used for more than one operation. Bartenders and cooks are trained to handle more than one task at a time, and the owners themselves are set up and trained to handle the operations of business management. Next, I would like to talk about performance metrics in the Cotter Pin. The key players in this business are the owners, employees, and most importantly, the customers. These are several processes to performance metrics, and the first process is the purchase of supplies and materials. The owners work with distributors and manufacturers to get these items. It's important to be aware of possible delays with orders being delivered, so it's best to plan ahead. The second process is the making and serving of products, and this is a very important operation. This process is important for product and service consistency, teamwork, and business development. Unintentional delays such as understaffing and employee handling errors must be identified with this performance metric process. Intentional delays must be accounted for too, but these delays do not affect the continuation of the business. The third performance metric is resources. Capital equipment is a very crucial and important resource. The Cotter Pin implements a POS system to keep track of financial records. It also tracks transactions made, drawer amounts, and other functions. Other resources include assets, such as refrigerators, coolers, and other appliances necessary for operations. Customers are a resource because without them, there would be no Cotter Pin. Forecasting is the next issue I would like to address. Forecasting is a term used to make short-term as well as long-term projections. These projections are used to manage financial cash flows. The purpose is to assume increase and decrease in revenue. The Cotter Pin uses short-term projections, which are usually 1 to 3 months, as well as intermediate projections that typically last from 4 to 12 months. Forecasting for the Cotter Pin is also based on seasonal patterns. Seasonal patterns such as changes in weather or ongoing events around the area. I hope you found my presentation to be informative and educating. I would highly recommend this business to anyone who is looking for a classy destination for great food, great company, great gifts, and most of all, great alcoholic choices. Thank you for watching.